into slavery, and it's where I've been living lately, bound by the chains of my sin, captured by fears that pin me in, my innermost being destroyed by my choices, my soul held captive by evil forces. This box of shame I've built with my own hands is the prison I'm living in. You've got to understand. And the worst part about it is I have a key that fits it. I hold it tight in my fist because I'm comfortable in this insane asylum I call my home, the darkened halls that I let my soul roam, the familiarity of my guilt and my shame, the broken, twisted truth that's become my fame. Chains I've displayed as my precious jewelry were once to me a cruelty, but have changed from their brutality to my own security. And these slaves have become my community. No longer do I even see this scrutiny, for I've used this tragedy as the birth of my poetry for too long. Used the unity of my captivity to hide the true honesty of where I belong. My lies as I woefully scream, vocalizing my idolatry. For it's in my mistakes that I find my identity. No need for empathy, because I act like I'm good, especially lost, helplessly finding anything that feels like it could fill this space. The moments I'm trying to erase, this heavenly place that I filled with disgrace. But instead, He's calling me back to grace. I hear the still small voice of the Lord above. It's just a little bit louder than the silence of my absence of love. And it swifts in to land on my shoulders like a dove as it leads me to the trueness of His undying love. It's freedom that rings as it plays on my heartstrings, allowing my soul to sing along, singing the joy of the freedom song. Dancing the freedom dance and letting my soul go, for I'm not leaving to chance, 'cause it's about who I know. Releasing my true being, and all that I'm seeing is the word, the truth, the light beaming, saying I've come to set the captives free. The death He died on that tree is calling out to me, showing me the rotten, destructive thing I once called myself is no longer who I'm meant to be. Unforgiveness no longer a part of me. From my guilt and shame I am free, for in the name of Jesus I have victory. He's done it. He wins. No longer a fight, but peace finally begins as I let my pride give in. But He quickly reminds me, the fight's just begun. There's still things to take back, even though the battle is won. I must return down the darkest of roads, for now I'm the light to bear others' loads. I'm sent into the deep, but not all alone, for now in me is the Holy One's throne. He lives inside me and reminds me I'm known, and the truth of His love that atones. He says my freedom is not just for me. As I learn to make good choices, I'll become a light to break free the others that still sit in their shame, the lost and the captive that don't yet know His name. And I'll find them. We will. And we'll tell them it's true. He really does love us, and He'll make us new. For He's coming for us. He's coming again. So take hold of freedom, for it's us that He sends.